to the Wrestling Escape Pods, and welcome to this very special episode of the Wrestling Escape Pods. I think it might even have caught a few seconds before we even did the intro, you know? Of you going, oh my god!
Of me saying, fuck this shit!
Well, do you know what's good is that people can see that we weren't just sat here having a lovely time and that technical difficulties had consumed the pod. We'd been consumed. But that's okay. Yeah. Look, it's in the past now. You can hear, can't you?
Well, do you want me to give the reason why, or do you not care? Because they're just excuses.
Oh, no, I love an excuse. Go on.
Okay, so first things first, I had a work meeting that ran a little late.
Okay.
And then second things second, I couldn't get my headphones to work.
Yeah.
So Daze was just sitting there looking pretty, but no sound.
Yeah. Yeah, and I was doing really well at that, actually. Really, really well.
Yeah.
So, how are you? How's your week been?
Okay, my week has been 5. Boom! Boom! Have you seen the Costco guys yet? On AEW? They're so funny.
Are they?
All they do is just stare at the camera like this. They don't blink. It's like they're Darth Maul or something. They say, the triple cock cookie. Boom! You gotta watch it.
The triple cock cookie. What the hell's a triple?
Like that.
What's a triple cock cookie?
You gotta go to Costco.
They sell triple cock
chunk. It's chunk actually.
Oh,
sorry, I stuttered.
Okay.
I'm like Biden out here.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, triple, that makes more sense. Triple chunk cookies, and then they go, boom!
Yeah.
Oh, right, and that's doing it, yeah, for you?
They have an AEW contract now, yeah.
They've got a contract?
Yeah, Big Justice, the Rizzler, they're going to show up at AEW with Sting, in Sting makeup, I bet.
Right. Oh, well,
yeah.
I'll have to make sure that I don't go back to watching AEW by mistake then, by the sounds of it.
Well, they bring the boom, and they're going to put the doom on Raw.
Is this
WWE.
Is this one of those where do people like it, or is it just Tony Khan giggling?
I don't know.
Okay.
Can we do a poll in the chat?
Sure. Yeah, I'd love to.
Do you like the Costco guys? Yes, no?
Okay. Do you like triple cock cookies? You like the Costco?
They bring the boo.
Does your girlfriend like triple cock cookies?
She actually doesn't have TikTok, so she doesn't know the Costco guys. She's lucky.
Oh my god, that might have just made her go up in my estimation a tiny bit. The fact she doesn't have TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's probably the best thing I've ever heard about her.
Do you want to hear some more good news?
Sure.
This is the last week that she's not here. So this is the last episode you get me alone.
Well, no, I'll still get you alone because I've told you I will not do the pod if she's like even 10 meters. She can't be in the same room. I want to get that clear.
Okay.
Right?
Well,
I don't
know. It's a big ass room. Look at this.
That's a
room tour.
Yeah, room tour. Let's have a look.
Her desk is going to be right over here.
Yeah, but between this hour, she won't be allowed there.
That's where she's going to be. The whole desk space. That's hers.
She can have that.
Not mine.
What is she working from home?
She will be when I'm streaming.
That is the best news.
Yeah, why?
Because couples that work together and live together, they get in each other's way. It's too much.
In the office.
It's too much.
Hey, you want to hear a real life office story?
Oh my god, go on, spill it.
Okay, so I had to go to the office today because they were doing free flu shots for staff members.
Oh, right. Yeah, and you're a boomer, yeah.
So I went, and dude, they did it in like the atrium of the whole building. Oh, right. So like I was just sitting there with my sleeve rolled up while a bunch of like coworkers and bosses walked by, and they were just like, and I felt like the biggest stiff.
They did it on your cock, didn't they? That's what you said beforehand. You had to get that out, and they, for some reason, wanted.
They brought the broom.
So you got your cock out in the atrium, yeah. They gave you a shot, yeah.
They gave me the jab.
And you was what? You felt what?
Naked.
Oh, right.
Did you say naked?
Naked. Yeah. Okay. And so, you're protected now, aren't you?
No, it takes 2 weeks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. And did you get a flu shot because you're over 85 or?
No, because it's free.
Yeah, if you're over 85, it's free, isn't it? Any age, is it in America?
I think so.
I think here in the UK, genuinely, it is you've got to be of retirement age. I don't think I could get one.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think they... that's the NHS for you, to be honest.
Well, this is what we get with Trump as president, let me tell you. The best country in the world.
Oh, my God. Amazing.
Just so you know.
Can I just have a little moan about that, right?
Moan? Yeah, because you were going to bet for Kamala, and thank God you didn't. That was the first thing that came to my head when he won.
Yeah,
I thought,
do you know what?
Daze is so smart.
It was, the first thing that came to my head was the fact that dude got it wrong. The reason I was going with Kamala was because, and it's Kamala actually, the reason why I was going with Kamala is because this guy had this system and he'd been right every time. And as soon as
system,
his system had worked, and he said,
so like Eddie Edwards,
he was sat there doing a live stream with them, and he said it would be Kamala. And hang
on. Jim Gore in the chat said COVID killed the flu. Lol. Jim Gore, can we rewind back to my favorite episode of WEP where I caught the flu like 2 years ago and I couldn't go to the Manic Street Preachers concert, and Daze just bullied me the whole time saying how much he loved them and that I really messed up getting the flu? Because I still think about to this day that was my favorite episode, hands down. Yeah. Hands down. Literally my favorite episode was you just being like, oh, they're the best band live. You got to see them. And then at the show, they were like, yeah, we're not playing America anymore. That was it.
What I've been listening to today. The greatest bands. I flipping love this band. It literally my CD player right here. Yeah. What about Design for Life? Australia. Oh, what an album. One of the great albums of the 90s, that is. Absolutely. Yeah. It's just right here as well. On my CD player. Love that band, so.
So you were saying you're pissed at the system.
Yeah, so I was like, no way, he's got it wrong he's got all these right and he's got that wrong. And they actually had him going on a load of news outlets trying to explain why his system had failed. And he couldn't quite understand it. It was all a bit... Because it was meant to be close, wasn't it? That's what everyone said.
Yeah, but that's what everyone on Reddit said.
It flipping was not close.
No, it wasn't close.
I think he won every swing state, just in case you haven't heard. I think he won every swing state. Here's my grumble, right? My grumble is, because it wasn't close, it also wasn't that entertaining.
Oh, what do you mean?
Well, I stayed up and obviously I was working. I had it on, and pretty much from the get-go, he was in the lead. I know that he'd only won the states that he was meant to win, but then if you looked at like all the swing states, at no point did it feel like he was going to lose this, and so he just went on and won it. And my entertainment.
That's what Americans do.
Yeah, but we don't
at no point lose. We win.
I was meant to be entertained. Last Tuesday night.
The entertainment starts up when he joins the Oval Office.
Yeah, that's true. That is going to be entertaining. Didn't he say he's going to be a dictator on day one? That's going to be wild.
He said something like that, and he's best friends with Elon now.
Yeah, he's going to be
dating. I think
he's going to be a dictator on day one. I'm here for that.
Yeah, a triple dick tater chocolate cookie.
Right. Oh, he's going to have the Costco guys with him.
He's going to bring the boom to the White House.
I don't know if you can get a word to him, right? I mean,
Trump.
What with you being American, him being American. If he could just there's this rumor about like these tariffs. I don't know if you've heard, but he's going to slap these tariffs on some countries, right? He's going to put these tariffs on. Listen, I'm going to do a solid for the UK here. Is there any way that we can just be, left off?
Yeah.
He can come and meet. He can come to Buckingham Palace again.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. No, he could come.
You got a man now in there.
He might like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
He might
boys
like
being
that.
Boys
being boys. Lads' night.
Yep.
Like, he can go to the West End with Charlie.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Mm-hmm.
you know, but it's just them, those pesky tariffs, in it.
Yeah.
If we could just, you know, do us a solid.
Mm.
Just see what he says. See what he says. See what he says.
The only thing that I'm nervous about is that this might get in the way of me getting
Laid.
Girls Aloud
Oh,
on vinyl.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How exactly? Sorry?
Because if he puts tariffs, how am I supposed to import that?
Yeah, but I mean, to be honest, I don't even know what if we get hit with tariffs,
Yeah.
then I mean, I've got to think it will affect you, because we're not going to buy as much, are we? We're not going to still buy the same amount of stuff if you put tariffs on it, so we will buy less. Would we then
Consumers going to consume, you know?
Well,
Disney girls in the UK are going to buy stuff.
Listen, India, China, they'll pop up with their own items, won't they? You know
India and China do not have their own Disney.
They
don't have their own Harry Potter. I think
you'll find
America has the best with Disney and Harry Potter.
Hindney will start, right? And that is going to be India's Disney. And really? It's just going to tell traditional Indian fairy tale stories. Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to be amazing.
Who told you this?
I'm just hearing rumors.
Okay.
It's going to be like Disney, but Bollywood.
Hey, speaking of, I want you to know that everyone in the chat is talking about COVID right now, even though we didn't really talk about COVID once.
Is that a thing? Is it like COVID?
That's what everyone's talking about.
When you said that Jim had said that COVID killed flu, the first thing in my mind was that the follow up to Video Killed the Radio Star.
Yes. Yes.
That came out in, I think, 1979. So this is the 2024 version.
Yeah.
Nice.
Do you think
I can tell you what.
You got those pictures I sent you? Should we talk about that? Should we talk about wrestling?
I do, but whilst I've got something in my brain, I just
Trump, yeah.
Oh, no, not Trump. I've moved on from that. Next week. Yeah.
You're busy.
No. Next week we need to do Wep's Got Talent.
Of course.
Because it was meant to be this week, and then we never spoke about it.
No.
So
his Trump one.
Next week. So what is Wep's Got Talent? I feel like we need a few moments on that to flesh it out so that we can encourage people to submit entries.
Yeah, so basically people have to submit videos, pictures, text stories of them doing great achievements, great things. Like in the past, we've had videos of Jim Gore singing Aerosmith. We had videos of Kian showing off his art collection, pointing at it, saying art. Mm-hmm. We had videos of AB wearing Daisy Dukes and dancing around. And then we had videos of William Hensey like dancing to the Muffin Man. It's always great. And we don't judge people on
that wasn't William, actually. William was the classical music.
True.
Do you remember he came in? Yep. I think he did one of Beethoven's symphonies.
Yep.
We cried, actually. I remember us both.
It was beautiful.
It was very beautiful.
So it's the type of thing where, like, shoot your shot.
Yeah.
Keep it PG-13. We don't want to see any porn again. And just know that even though Miss Clown will show off that bod, you still have a chance. Because
miss you, Miss Clown.
Yeah.
Never forgotten.
We accept submissions that are images. Like if you want to, talent is having a sick collection. Talent is baking. You could take a picture of your dinner. If you're like one of those people that knows how to make a bowl of cereal, you can submit it in. You got to also write. If you write smutty novels, romance, like if you write a story where Daze and I are bi, we'll read it out loud and we'll role play it for you, and that's talent.
Yeah.
So submit your stuff. Because
maybe Tommy breaks up with his girlfriend, and me and Tommy get in a relationship, and we move in together, we have kids, and we settle down. You know. We get like a house and a car, and we're like really happy, and anything really, anything. Yeah.
So where do people submit it? I forget.
Well, send them over to wrestlingdaze@gmail.com. wrestlingdaze@gmail.com. We will vote on who we think the winner of Wep's Got Talent 2024 should be. I don't know how many entries we're going to receive, but when we've done it before, we've had about 5 or 6. So we've normally got a decent reaction to this, to be honest. I mean, actually, joking aside, Grant Jameson with brilliant stand-up videos, which really enjoyed. And I think Edward sent in a boxing video of him showing off his skills. And he is actually a really good boxer. He has been doing it for quite a long time. So if you can play an instrument, if you can paint, if you've got, even if you've already done a painting and you've got a picture of that painting, you want to send us that. If you do stand up, if you, oh God, I don't know. As you said,
sit down.
I like, if you do sit down, whatever it might be, send it over and we'll look to do next week's episodes of Wep's Got Talent. Yeah. Wrestling Daze at gmail.com. Thank you. Okay, so you want to have a look at your pictures?
Yeah, can you show the screenshot first? I just want to show you how I'm doing so much work for us. So much freaking work.
This screenshot, no.
What is it?
Which one's the screenshot?
Well, there's a picture of me, then there's a screenshot of me holding something.
Okay.
Just my hand.
Okay, the hand one first, yeah?
Yeah,
okay.
The hand first.
So this is Tommy Toy Travels, posted Let's Go Girls, tagged the Hanover Theatre, so excited. Days, wait for the pod on Tuesday. This musical might be goated. Then also tagged Ain't Too Proud musical. It's the life and times of the Temptations, which actually that does not sound too bad, right?
Yeah.
I do have one question. I'll get back to it. But obviously, it's the fact that Hanover Theatre saw their queen posting. Was it? Did they retweet you last time or repost you last time?
They did.
They flipping love you, don't they?
Oh, we are
so
starting
in with
something.
We are so in with them. So there we go. You have been recognised by Hanover Theatre once again, and this opens something up. My question is, so the Temptations obviously a band, a musical act, so a musical about a musical group makes sense. The only problem is the bits in between the songs. Were they being sung as well? Was the whole thing singing?
No.
Oh, so does this count as a musical?
Days, you need to realize musicals, they don't sing the whole time.
Okay, in my mind, that's absolutely what happened.
No.
So
they have scenes, and then they have songs, and they have scenes. You know.
But surely it can't count as a musical if the songs are actual songs.
Haven't you seen Mamma Mia?
No, of course I'm not seeing flipping Mamma Mia.
All the songs are actual songs.
Hang on, in the movie, don't they sing when they're just going from scene A to scene B, and it's got nothing to do with ABBA?
What?
Don't they sing like...
The songs are ABBA.
Yeah, but isn't it like... I know I should never have trusted him.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So it's all that kind of nonsense, which I hate. And then we go into an ABBA song.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's not stuff in between.
So the difference here is they're telling the story of the Temptations. So like they kick off with the first song on their first album.
Yeah.
And then they like have some bits about how they started, make some jokes about that song. And they build up based on like who's joining the band, leaving the band. They have some songs that were personal to tell the story of their relationships with their wives, with their kids. And it's a mix match of songs they're getting to fit the narrative, but then also just telling a story through the songs they released when they released them.
Was it any good?
I went back. I saw it twice.
I went back. I refused to leave.
I brought my mom, Mommy Toy Travels.
Mommy Toy Travels, right? You
on Sunday.
Oh yeah.
And I Instagrammed it again. And I said back again or something. I tagged them. You know what they did? I forgot to screenshot it, but let's just say they posted it again.
Okay.
But the Temptations musical slid in my DMs, just so you know.
I'm going to have the Temptations just playing in the background.
Oh, okay.
So...
Did you hear what I just said? They slid into my DMs.
No, I'd stop listening. They slid into your DMs.
The Temptations, yeah, the musical,
Temptations.
Yeah. Musical, yeah, the musical.
Oh, no one cares about them.
They're all dead now, the Temptations, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I know this track, you know.
What track is it?
It's Treat Her Like a Lady.
Treat her like a lady. I don't know that song.
I tell you, it's quite nice having a little bit of music, like, under the pod.
Yeah, you should do that with your streams.
I should do that with my streams. Yeah, I'd just get smashed with copyright. I can't keep playing
pay.
Treat Her Like a Lady.
You pay like $8 a month and you can play any songs and they unflag it and you get money. I'll send you a link after this. I looked into it. I thought about doing it for my streams, but I didn't think it was worth the hassle. But for your streams, it makes sense.
Huh? You can just play songs.
Yeah, not like you're going to play Selena Gomez. It's like songs people make. It's kind of like the YouTube Music Library, just a little better.
Right. So it's stuff that like boomers have made themselves. It's not proper songs.
Yeah, not proper songs.
Well, that still might be okay.
So they slid in my DMs, and my mom loved it.
Oh yeah, I bet she did.
She joined me backstage, not backstage, but stage door.
Really?
And, yeah. 4 actors came out. She got their autograph, and then she was like, "That's it. I met the Temptations. I'm out." Even though none of them played the Temptations on stage, we were so far back.
Oh, I love that. I met the Temptations, and it wasn't even the fake Temptations. Wow.
It was just 4 guys that had some small roles.
It was just the cleaners.
Dude,
it was the dude that sold popcorn.
They could have been, but she got their signatures, and she has her signed playbill now.
Wow.
Yeah. So that picture, the other picture I sent is, me at my beloved, the Hanover Theatre.
But where's your mom?
She's taking the picture. I said, "Mom, can you take this picture for me? I need to show Daze."
That's a bit moody, don't you think? You
No,
could have said to a stranger, "Will you please just take our picture because I love my mother."
Well, I took her to the show.
Right.
I don't need a picture with her at the show. I took her.
Okay. Well, this is exciting because what I'm currently doing is I'm looking at where the Hanover Theatre is. So it's right here. It's opposite from Addie Lee's Soul Foods, right?
Really?
Yeah, it is.
Should have gone there for dinner. Holy crap.
You could have gone there for dinner. Oh, and are these the train tracks that you live by? There are some train tracks that are not that far away. Let's zoom out. Where are we? There's
You're
Hanover. Yeah, we've got Hanover there. Zoom out, zoom out, zoom out. Hang on, where am I? Oh. Did you know you've got a Shrewsbury?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Okay, so Spartan said in that picture, it looks like I'm trying to acknowledge people might understand that wrestling reference.
Yeah, I can't. Where did you say you live now?
I live in Boston.
I know you live in Boston, but you live in one of these boroughs.
Jamaica Plain.
Jamaica Plain. I haven't got that. That doesn't exist here.
It does.
It's
it
not.
Sure does.
It's not far from you because I know that you live around kind of this area.
I do not live around Hanover Theatre. Sorry.
No, you don't live around there. You live a bit closer to the womb, the entry point, or whatever. If this was
in Boston,
if that were, because I've always pictured this as a vagine. Okay. I feel like you live quite close to the entry point of the vagine. You're quite deeply penetrated in Hanover Theatre, to be honest.
We're buds.
Yeah.
And I think it's, I used to say that when you came up to Boston, we'd go to Wrestling Open, but it kind of feels like now we have to go see the Share Show at Hanover Theatre on Valentine's Day.
The tray. Got the lights. We're currently street viewing. Okay. I don't think it is this, because I'm trying to find where you had your picture taken. That's...
Hanover Theatre.
Yeah, but that's Hanover Theatre. So, could it be here? Can I go there? Yeah? Can I go there? What's this? What's this? Move that out the way. I think that's Hanover Theatre. Okay, let's go down here. It's a lovely day.
What, Hanover Theatre? It's always a lovely day.
Oh, who are these boomers? Oh, and they've gone. There were some boomers here and then they disappeared. Wow. It's very tight around this area.
Oh, Worcester? That's where wrestling is, yeah.
Where's the entry? I can see the car park. And I can see the digger. I cannot find the entry to this theatre, you know. I'm driving round, and it is a nightmare to get into this theatre.
Well, I go basically every week now.
Yeah, you love it, don't you?
Oh, days. You have no idea. I go Friday night. It's incredible. And I go back Sunday night.
Addie Lee's Soul Food. Addie Lee's Soul Foods. Oh, I don't know if I'd trust that place. It looks... Would I trust it? It doesn't look very inviting. The soul food place over the road. Do you know it? Can you picture it?
No, I've never been there.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, this that we're looking at here is the theatre, but I cannot find the bit where you had your picture taken.
Hanover Theatre?
Yeah.
Conservatory?
Yeah.
Let me zoom in. Let me finally do what you're doing.
I'm looking. I think I've done laps.
Where the hell do you...
I'm doing another lap around again. What's that? Oh, is that it? Was I looking at the wrong build? Oh my god, I've just done a lap around a building that wasn't even the building.
I see it.
Oh my god. So that is there you are. So you stood basically where that water was?
Yep.
Wow. Oh my god, and they're showing Elf.
They aren't this year, sorry.
They're showing Elf. You could go and see that. Look, it's on at the theatre. And they've blurred his face as well, so that you
can really?
Right, yeah, there. But there, look up here. Elf and Tap Dogs and
Finding Neverland.
Finding Neverland, Wizard of Oz. All of these are on at the moment.
The Lightning Thief.
Wow. Well, there we go. So what the flip was that building that I was doing laps around then? What's that? What was it?
You tell me, I won't know.
Federal Square. What's that mean?
It's just a square.
Okay. I can't believe we just did laps around a building that wasn't even the flipping building we wanted. Okay.
Okay, so what happened on Raw? Can you, like... I know people are pissed.
Oh. Why? Oh, because of it being taped.
They're being taped?
No, not the people, but the show was being taped.
By who?
WWE.
Why are they taping it? Isn't it live?
Well, do you know what? This is a really good question, because actually there's different schools of thought. So some people have thought that it was because of Thanksgiving, and do you know what? Some of the bigger accounts have really wound me up, because it turns out now that might not even be true. Now I'm starting to see people saying that the reason it was taped was because they were trying to save money. It was cost cutting, right? But it seems like the internet yesterday decided that it was to give the wrestlers Thanksgiving off. But now it turns out that might not have been the reason at all. And it might have been they just wanted to save some money. And so these big accounts, some of these big X accounts were like, you love to see it. Oh, look, you love to, giving the wrestlers time, you love to see it. I'm like, you can do one, mate, honestly. You can do one. Flipping hell. Because these shows are, two things have been spoiled for me now.
Like what? Can you say them?
No, I'm not even going to mess around with it, because I'm
Can you, like, hint?
Livid about it. It's it just really sucks. There's a lot of people that get in touch with me that say like this is, you know, really frustrating for them, and that they look forward to the wrestling, and it's something they watch with like their parents or whatever, you know, and like it's just ruined now. So there's a lot of like frustration and anger that's out there, and honestly, good. I'm pleased about it, because I understand that there's going to be certain tape shows that you can't avoid, but it really feels like they could have minimized this. They didn't need to film next week. If you really wanted to give the wrestlers and the crew like the Monday off, I mean, Thanksgiving's not till the Thursday. They could have worked that Monday, traveled home on Tuesday. They still would have had Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you know, maybe Saturday, Sunday off or something, you know? I mean,
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah, I don't get it. And you know, you've got these accounts going, you love to see it. It's like, well, what about the fans that don't love to see the spoilers? How about them?
Oh, has anyone said that it's because they're on tour?
Has anyone said it's because they're on tour?
Yeah, they're touring the UK right now.
Oh, well.
Like Europe.
No, actually. I've not heard anyone say it's because they're on tour.
Can I be the first one to say, like, can that be an exclusive?
That could be an exclusive. But if that is the reason, my criticism with them is still going, well, if that's the reason, then first of all, I want to punch anyone that said it was because of Thanksgiving in the face. Right? I want to line those people up, that you love to see it people, and I want to punch them in the face. Then the other thing I want to do is I want to know, why the flip did you not book and plan to do Raw in the UK if you're doing a tour of the UK, which means that you now have to tape Raw? Why did you not plan that better so that you could come over to the UK and record Raw in London and do it live in London? Why the I mean, if we have to have it live and then we just have to avoid a couple of hours of spoilers, that's a massive difference between trying to avoid a week to 2 weeks of spoilers. That's a massive difference. I would have took it being in London, Raw, tape it, air it at its usual time, and we just dodged 2 hours of spoilers, and we just got to get through. I'll take that over what the flip we've done. It's just honestly, if that's what it is, if you've kind of cracked the reason they've done it, honestly, I could go on a flipping rampage with all
do an unseen and talk about how that's why they're doing it.
I should do an unseen where I just get those accounts and those posts. Literally, I'll just search for the term "you love to see it," because that just winds me up so much. Because you don't love to see it.
I love to see it.
I love to see revenge. That's what I love to see.
Paul, revenge.
Listen, we need to do photos.
We sure do.
Are you in your photo sitting position?
Yep, that's why I did this. But first things first, I want to give a big shout out to the Hanover Theatre and Ain't Too Proud musical on Instagram.
Excellent. Did we establish if they sing in between their actual songs?
No.
We didn't establish that.
No, they only sing the songs.
Okay.
But sometimes they go like, well, it's time to play the game.
No, that's wrestling.
It's time to play the game.
Could you imagine if you'd have done that? Because you did that really well. Could you imagine if you'd have just done it before he did it? You could have been You could have been Big Mark before Big Mark was a Big Mark.
I don't have the power though.
You do. That was really good.
You could do it.
No, not like you. You got the gifts.
The boom.
How would you feel if you'd been revealed as Cocaine?
What?
He's on GTS, isn't he?
Really?
Yeah, this whole cocaine thing. I think he is a wrestler in his own right, but all the footage I've seen has been him on GTS.
Okay.
So
let's get those pictures up while I actually watch GTS.
So Cocaine is the latest gain, which has gone viral, and I saw a couple of clips, and you can hear Grim doing his intro, and it's all GTS stuff. So I don't know if it's a grim creation, but I was like, oh my god, imagine if Tommy had been revealed as Cocaine. You might have been Cocaine.
No.
You were Slender Man.
I was. I haven't talked to Grim in probably 5, 6, 7 years.
Did you actually? What was the day like? I've never actually asked you that.
I drove up and then drove home.
Is that it?
Yeah.
You didn't go for a beer or anything?
Nope. He had to film more or something.
Oh, right.
What the hell is up with Grim's Toy Show? What video is it?
Have you searched Cocaine?
Yeah, and it's just like a ref with her rear end. All his videos are just rear ends.
All right. Well, he has got an OnlyFans now, hasn't he?
Yeah, but what's the video? Do you know?
No. I've only seen a clip on social media.
Cocaine Unmasked?
I don't know if he was ever unmasked.
Oh. Because the guy here who's playing Cocaine is white.
Yeah, I think he is white. What, did you think Cocaine was black?
No, I thought you said it's time to play the game guy.
No, I never said that. That's Big Mark, innit?
Who's Big Mark?
That's the guy, I think. I think that's his name. The time to play the game. That dude. You're so confused, aren't you? Look at you. You're like a lamb. Little lamb.
Who's Big Mark? Should I search Big Mark WWE?
Do you know what? It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I think what we need to do is we just need to agree you're out your depth. And
okay, top 25. We kick off with
we need to move on. Yeah.
Were they sand?
Sand. Yeah, they're in the dunes, aren't they, of Saudi Arabia?
Of the Cape. In the dunes of the Cape. If you like pina colada.
Who sings that?
It's what's the song called? Cocaine?
Cocaine?
It's called Escape the Pina Colada Song.
Is it?
Yeah, its true title is Escape, and it's by Rupert Holmes. He's British.
Well, I'd never have got that. Never have got that. Right,
Yeah.
What do you think about this? Because I think it's dull. It's just a couple of boomers in sand.
If they had pina coladas in their hands, I think we'd appreciate it a lot more.
Yeah, definitely. It looks like he's got like sand on his top and everything. It looks like Dragon Lee doesn't want to be there.
Yeah, it looks like they both don't really want to be there.
Yeah.
Like, he's literally wearing his sweats.
What's Community saying?
William says, James, do you watch GTS? Just curious. I never had. It's ridiculous. Wrestling fan says cocaine ?
Yeah.
Keon says, yeah, Will, I've completely left comments. And Jules says, if you're not into yoga, if you have a brain.
I think that's a one. That feels like the community is telling me 1 out of 10.
Yeah.
Okay. This is Bianca, and she has gone mental with Jules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Crown Jewel. I get it.
Oh, that was good. I didn't actually get it. Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah. It's a little bit.
She could have zoomed in.
It's a little bit daughters got into, the crafts box.
Well, the issue I have is that it's fighting for focus with her face. And if she really wants us to see the details and the jewels and what she's making, she really needs to give us that insight.
I think, the EST on her hair.
Yeah.
I feel like if a kid makes that, you go, oh my God, oh, that is so good. Oh, you are so well done. Look at you. You could be an artist when you're older, but actually inside you're like, that's just the biggest pile of, I mean, honestly, you could have spent your time doing something better. Why didn't you do a drawing? You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? It's kind of got that.
Does she draw?
Well, maybe she could have learned because the EST on her head just looks like a cluster. I'm just saying.
Joey Janela's cluster.
I'm just saying. I'm not blown away by this. I feel like if I'm going to give it a high score, I'm just being charitable. And honestly, I'm in no mood to be charitable with WWE the way they've treated us. I am in no mood.
Us, you and me.
I'm in no mood. So for me, I'm like pretty low. But what's the community think? They might be going Queen.
You Ain't Hardcore gives it a 6. Keon gives it a 3. Kim gives it a 2.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to agree with the 2. I'm going lowest denominator there. Oh, come on. Oh, I thought that said lobster. It says lost troll.
What the hell does it say?
What the hell's going on? It lost troll. Like nostril, but with an L. And this picture's an L.
Lost Rally?
Lost Rally. Yeah, Lost Rally. It's, is that to do with Israel, or is this political?
Does it actually say Australia? Isn't he Australian?
What the hell would Australia mean?
I don't know. We'll ask Mark.
What does Australia mean?
I don't... Australia. Maybe it's about the indigenous.
Do you know what? Manic Street Preachers have got a song called Australia.
They do?
Yeah, it's track 9, and it's a banger. It is an absolute banger.
Okay, so I'm on the Scrooge McDuck fandom wiki.
Oh yeah.
It says Australia is a planet located somewhere in Prime Universe. It's a telluric planet, which, going by Lieutenant Lucator Fisher's simplistic diagram, appears to be slightly larger than Earth. Australia is home to the Australians, an advanced civilization of green-skinned humanoids who take great interest in Earth. And there's a picture of Mickey Mouse next to an Australian.
I am in no charitable mood. Normally, I would be like, oh, no. F this.
Are you giving it a 2?
I'm giving it a 0. You can get Australia.
Speaking of Lost, what did she lose?
Hang on. Oh yeah, Jesus. What's going on? I feel like she's standing outside of a courtroom where her partner has just been sentenced to life.
But you want to look like ready for the club.
Well, her partner's been sentenced to life. She needs to move on.
True.
So she is having that little moment of reflection before hitting the club and going cray-cray.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is Mella. And so that means Corey Graves has been arrested. She's just having a brief moment of silence, and then she's out with Caden and Katana, and it is going to be scenes. Because I've managed to make that up in my head, which has got absolutely nothing to do with what I'm being given. I can't score this very high. Again, what do you want me to score? The tree.
I'd go 0.
You'd go 0. I mean, she's given a little something in the face.
Sadness.
Yeah. But so are we thinking, well, again, what's the community thinking?
Kim says, who is it?
It's Carmella.
Mystery Deck says, that's reflective about how I've been feeling about wrestling lately. Alexa Bliss Gamer gives it an 8.
Who said this is reflective of how they've been feeling about wrestling?
Lisa.
That is a really good comment. This was me when I found out that the Raws were being taped.
Hang on. But you could just watch AEW and watch the Costco guys.
I might start doing that. I might actually start becoming an AEW stan.
All you have to do is start watching the Costco guys.
Yeah. Do they tape the Costco guys, or the Costco guys live?
No. Costco guys pre-tape their stuff and edit it in a studio.
Well, I'm not dealing with pre-tapes. I'm not watching any shows that are pre-taped anymore. I am just 100% live. So I think that means I'm going to live the musical life with you.
You better. We got to go to the Hanover.
Okay, I've given it... I've been charitable.
Mm-hmm.
I gave it a 0. Right, now we've got Charlotte. What is going on here?
Nothing.
It's a little bit like, here's my bicep.
Here's a chair with stuff on it. You know, using a chair as a table is never a good look.
No. What is that, do we think? A fire? Is that a fire? What is that?
Yeah, fake fireplace.
Fake fireplace. Weird place to have it right under the TV.
Yeah. People don't do TVs well.
I just don't know what to say. I mean...
0. Kim says 0. Alexa Bliss says 0.
It's bad,
it's a 0 when Alexa Bliss gives it a 0.
It's bad, innit? I like Charlotte, but I mean, this is never any offense.
We're not rating Charlotte. No, we're rating the picture.
We're rating the picture, and it's just not giving me enough.
This is another good Lisa shout. Can you do an AEW Unseen where you talk about the Costco guys? That would probably get a lot of views because people are really interested in them.
It will certainly be something that I forget. Right, here is Chelsea Green. This is what she wore at Saudi Arabia.
I thought we just saw Chelsea Green.
That was Carmella.
Okay.
I mean, it looks all right, but I saw it on the show. This is her backstage.
Looks okay. I've seen it before.
I've seen it on the show. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm just not in a generous mood. WWE
I don't like this picture either. Can we go 0 again? Have this be a record?
0 again. This might be a record.
Oh
God! I haven't even clicked on next, and it sparked that reaction. That looks fake.
It looks so bad. It's so bad. It's like it's like they went to Metro PCS because they broke their phone and they got the free phone that Metro PCS gives out, and then they used whatever crappy photo software was on it and used the portrait mode.
But I mean, not only all of that, but it also looks like they've been just cut out of a magazine or copied from a magazine and then just put on just a random blurry background.
Yeah.
I'm actually a bit impressed.
Yeah.
Like with modern technology, how do you get a picture this bad?
Metro PCS, I know. I've been.
Well, I don't know what that means.
Okay, everyone in the chat knows.
Metro PC, that's a rapper?
Yeah, that's a rapper.
That's a rapper. Mm-hmm. So you're telling me that one of these up-and-coming rappers is responsible for this picture quality being this bad?
I'd say potentially, yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, how do you score this?
0.
But is it not so bad that it actually gets something?
If it was so bad, it was good.
But it
would have been good.
But this is so bad, it is just bad.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What are the community saying?
This AB's saying more spoilers that no one's talked about yet. Jules says Metro is a train station. Spartan gives it 0. Kian gives it a nope, but also a 3.
A 3?
Yeah.
Where's the 3 coming from? Maybe the look of content on AJ's face. It's a little bit cute.
Kim says reminds him of Ron Jeremy.
Yes, maybe the moustache. Maybe the chain. I mean, honestly, you ain't giving it nothing for the backgrounds. You ain't giving it nothing for the picture quality. Where's the 3?
Keon, can you explain yourself?
Keon, where's the 3? I don't see it. It's got to be AJ. It's got to be.
AB.
She looks cute. I'll give it that.
Oh, William says we need to get Grant's reaction to this picture. If it's so good, it's bad. That's actually a really good shout. Grant will be able to determine what this is.
I've scored it. I've gone with the 3. I don't understand it, but I trust Kian enough where Kian is telling me it's a 3, and whatever explanation Kian's going to put in is going to make sense. Has Kian replied yet?
No.
Okay, as soon as Kian replies, I want you to read it.
Okay.
Because I know it's going to make a lot of sense, and we'll all agree, and we'll say, yeah.
Okay, he said
here we go.
She is cute, though, but yeah, lol.
So, he's backing away from the 3. That's what I'm hearing.
After
I've just pressed the 3, it sounds like he's going, she's cute, but yeah, all right, it's not a 3.
Yeah.
The person that I've trusted.
Yep. Brian's out here, though, trying to save it for Keon, saying 3 for the mustouche.
I could maybe give it a half for the mustouche. I don't know. Listen, the score's in, and the record books will show that for eternity.
Yeah.
Right, we've got this boomer in black and white. What do I do with this?
Oh, that's the guy from Hamilton.
That's the... that is the Hamilton guy, you are correct. Yes, he looks really good, isn't he? Really good.
Yeah.
Looks just like him as well. So,
so Spartan gives us a 2. Russell gives it a 7.
Do you think Dominic knows he's got really bad tattoos?
I wonder.
Do you think anyone's ever gone, Dom, love your work, mate, but oh my God, you've made some bad life choices, haven't you?
Well, he's married. Yeah. He has kids. He doesn't need to...
That's true, actually. It's not prevented him from getting a partner.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what if she's the one that told him to get some of these tattoos? What if
for her?
What if your partner tells you to get some tattoos?
I can tell her to go bug off.
Yeah.
On my own man.
Yes. Yes. But you won't because you're weak.
Because I'm a feminist,
Because you're a feminist and you're weak. She might be like, if you love me, you'll get this giant 666 across your chest. Wouldn't she? She'd be like,
it's my area code.
Oh, if you love me, you'd get this swastika. We know what she's like, don't we, eh?
Who's we? You and Kim?
Me and the chat.
Okay.
What
are you actually going to do next week when she's literally going to
She's not going to be there. I'm telling you now, if she's in the room, I'm not here.
Yeah, you're just going to leave?
I will leave. Next week, I will, spoiler, I will log on. I will say, very first thing won't be hello. I'll be, is she in the room? Mm-hmm. You will say no. And I'll be like, okay, make sure that door's closed. I will tolerate her being in the same building as you. I will run the risk of her at any point walking into the room, right? That's a gamble I will take.
Mm-hmm.
But she will not be in the room next week.
No.
If this podcast, if this community thinks that at any point she will be seen on this pods, they are absolutely... You wouldn't have brought Hitler onto a podcast, would you?
No.
I'm not being nasty, but like if Hitler was around, you wouldn't have brought him onto the podcast. Because you will forever be associated, wouldn't you, with like having Hitler on your podcast? And they'll be like, do you remember when they had Hitler on his podcast?
Do you remember, though, some of the people we've had on this podcast?
Yeah, they've been great people. Remember E? She was really good. I'll never know why you didn't get in a relationship with her.
Because she's like 30 years younger than me.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because, like, in America, as long as she's... Well, how old you got to be over there for the consent?
Also, I'm like, what is it when someone's your muse? Like, that's not romantic, right?
Oh, are you her muse?
No, her mom is my muse.
Wow.
Every artistic output I create is because of her mom.
Are you in a relationship with her mom? Is it her mom?
No.
Oh my God! If you was in a relationship with E's mom,
it's like Dionne Warwick and Burt Bacharach. You know, there's no relationship there. It's just a muse. If
you was in a relationship with G, E's mom, then I would be over the flipping moon.
Yeah.
She would be actively encouraged to come onto the podcast.
Hang on, are you saying that E's mom's not your muse? I thought that's why you started your channel. You were just so inspired to create after hearing she existed.
E's dad.
Oh, really?
H. That's it. That's who I stand. That's my muse. That's who I do everything for.
Makes a lot of sense.
It does. When you think about it, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right, this was dull and had absolutely no bearing on the conversation whatsoever.
So 0?
It was awful. Right, okay.
Oh, 10!
Let's
Freaking
go.
10, baby!
Let's fucking go.
Oh! Ooh, ooh. Funky Monkey Friday!
What? Do what with the monkey?
I said Funky Monkey Friday.
I thought that was a little something you and your girlfriend had, because you are quite hairy, in all fairness. Yeah, look at you. Yeah. That could be your girlfriend riding you.
Oh, dude. I wish I was a gorilla.
Yeah.
Like, look at the two in the back.
They're so happy.
Yeah.
They are so happy. There was a big reaction when this... I think we have been through so much awfulness that there was a...
I think this is a good picture. Yeah. This is just a good picture.
How do you feel about the slant? It gets everything in, doesn't it?
It gets the two apes in the back end. Yep.
Yeah. I don't really have many complaints. What's the community saying? They've got to have gone big.
Grant's giving this like 1 million out of 10.
1 million.
People are loving this. People are absolutely freaking out about this.
Yeah, because
people are also concerned that I'm E's dad. People are loving this.
Is it the 10?
It's the 10.
Yeah, I've done it.
Yeah, it's absolutely the 10. Good job, Gigi Doolin.
Yeah, Gigi.
you crushed it.
Great work, Gigi. Yep. Oh my God, why is she not called Gigi?
Gigi and the Gorillas.
Oh, look what the next one was. I do like Isla Dawn, actually, but yeah, this ain't the 10, is it?
It's not her with a gorilla.
It's not the 10. Let's just speed run and see what else we've got. See if there's any other 10s. That ain't a 10.
Ivy Nile.
I'm on EO. EO ain't the 10.
Yeah. Oh God, what's up with these women? Just like same awful, picture.
Aren't they? Naya, not the 10. Maxine, not the 10.
Who's that boomer to her? Oh, is that? Who is that?
I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
Is that what Mia Yim wore?
Mia Yim? No.
Okay.
That would be quite the statement if it was, wouldn't it? Do you know what? Imagine if it was, and look at her face there, going, "I ain't following your rules."
Yep.
But no, she just wasn't there. That is very dejected Montez Fords. Looks like he's getting ready for Christmas.
Yep, wearing his Nom hoodie.
Pretty dull picture. Kyrie, pretty dull picture. I do like Kyrie though. Pretty dull picture of Damian Priest. Pretty dull picture. Oh my God, nothing as. That's not bad. That's not bad. What? If we'd have gone through, it's the bird with Sonya. If we had
gorillas here, birds here.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's the 10, but this is the closest that we would have had to a rival, wouldn't it? And look, it's like she's upset him.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
That bird is absolutely pissed.
That bird is like it. I am never forgetting this. No. Yeah. Wow. That would run it close, I think, for me. I do like this. That would run it close. That would not Tiffany.
No.
Nor would Naomi.
It's like she's...
we're done.
Was this a sleepover night with You Only Live Once?
Sleepover with Liv Shopmore.
Yeah.
Right, we're done.
Okay, NXT.
Right, thank you everyone for joining us. Appreciate
Don't forget,
support
next
as
week,
always.
Submissions, do that. Shout.
No, you do it.
Okay, guys. So to wrap up, do you like Costco, guys? We got 59% of you saying yes and 12 saying no, which is awesome. And don't forget, next week we are doing WEP Got Talent, the return. Make sure to send your videos, audiobooks, essays, photographs to wrestlingdaze@gmail.com, or you can tag him on X, formerly known as Twitter, if you want to do it there. But this is going to be great. The winner of the prize, Daze, will personally send you his Roman Reigns Stand E and whole Manic Street Preachers CD collection. and Johnny Cash box set. So hopefully we'll have a big winner, because you're going to be getting a lot of swag. But if we have no winner, no one gets swag. Sorry.
Amazing. Right. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate the support. We will see you next week. WrestlingDaze@gmail.com is where to send all